Hey, Lisa here, and I just thought I would take this Saturday night to talk to you about a subject that's been on my mind a lot lately. And I'm kind of at a crossroads. Have you ever been at a crossroads in your life and you don't know which way to go? You don't have any idea what's going to happen next. I mean, you literally do not have a clue. Well, I'm feeling like that right now, and I've felt this way for a while. After I sold my business, I've been feeling a lot this way. You just feel like there's no rudder guiding you. When you try to do the things that you think that you're supposed to be doing, you're stopped in your tracks for one reason or another. Or even if it's not what you should be doing, it's what you thought that you would be doing. You know, if you had asked yourself a year ago, what would you be doing now? That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. But things just don't always work out, I guess, like you think they're going to. That happens with work, it happens with relationship, it happens with your children, it happens with just about anything, I guess. My problem is, I wonder if the problem is just inside of me, because I get ideas, I get dreams, I set goals. And I was taught to be that way. I wasn't taught to just sit back and let life happen to you. I was taught to have reason in my life. I was taught to have goals. I was taught to strive. I was taught to dream. If it sounds like I'm rambling on, I'm sorry. But to me, this is a very important subject. What do you do when the doors close in your face, when the doors just keep closing and keep closing and keep closing? Now, for those of you who say, well, it's time to pray, or it's time to do something like that, well, you can rest assured that I have spent time in prayer regarding this subject. So, and meditation and thought and contemplation, whatever you want to describe any of this, I've done. So some people would say, well, I put too much thought into it. I've put too much stress on myself thinking about what's next for me. Part of that stress becomes worse when you think about all the steps that you've taken to get where you are, and yet life doesn't seem to be wanting to keep you going in that direction. I would be just as happy going on the road and doing a show as I would be being a nurse, which is what I've done for a long time. I was a music major before I was a science major, so I've got both of that very deep inside of me, and a love for both of those type of things deep inside of me. But I guess I'm doing this vlog tonight to ask you what you do when every door closes in your face, and they close so tight and so hard that you honestly don't know where you're going to end up next. I know we've all been there. I know we've all felt that. So I just wanted to hear from you guys. Anyway, have a great evening and a great Labor Day weekend. And I'll see you next week here on Always Looking Up.